SpongeBob accidentally found his pants shrunk in the wash. Two miniature pants didn't even cover his pants when he put them on. He had to go to the mall to buy new pants, but the clerk said the square pants were sold out. It would only be a month before they were restocked. SpongeBob had no choice but to pick out new pants, but after trying them on for a long time they were either too ugly or too worn out. They didn't fit him at all. When he was about to leave he found a pair of round pants similar to the previous ones, and SpongeBob looked very handsome in them, but they felt a little tight. He thought it would be okay to adapt to it, and so SpongeBob walked down the street in style. But when his buddy Patrick passed by he walked over to him as if he were a stranger. SpongeBob stopped him and started showing off his new pants, but Patrick didn't recognize him. Patrick said, "No you don't. SpongeBob is wearing square pants." Then he turned around and left. SpongeBob was puzzled and moved on. On the way he met Sandy again. She doesn't recognize him either and thinks he's a SpongeBob fan, and SpongeBob still couldn't believe that everyone didn't recognize him. So he went to find Squidward, who loved him the most, but Squidward got scared when he heard him laughing. He decided to pretend he didn't know him and maybe send SpongeBob away. No matter what SpongeBob said, Squidward was adamant that he didn't know him. He had no choice but to take out a picture of them together. He even took pictures of them in the shower. When Squidward saw it he was even more helpless, but he still insisted that he didn't know him. Unexpectedly SpongeBob actually walked away. When SpongeBob returned home, but the door was opened by Patrick, and he didn't recognize his buddy anymore. He asked Patrick, "What are you doing in my house?" Patrick said this is SpongeBob's home, but he hadn't been home for a long time. Then Patrick closed the door, reasonably suspected that Patrick wanted to monopolize the pineapple house. SpongeBob finally accepted this fact, so he went to the Krusty Krab and decided to reapply for the position of chef.